Just giving her. Switch a gear, Dilly. There he goes. Oh, wait. Just giving her. He's going to the back field there, but I got work to do today. Oh, look at my little Chewy out coming up here when I was warming up for him. Wow! That was awesome. Scared me a bit coming off the bridge here with no gravel on one side, but we made her. We made her. We made her tomato. There, we've got to fix the bridge yet, but this is still sinking a bit over here. We're going to need some more stuff, but no biggie. But anyways, tubes, how's she going today? We're pretty good here. Sunday, normally I don't do much Sundays, but I want to get this brush back together with my indigestion and get the brush back together, and then so I can work on my bike tomorrow perhaps, and get it going. And I'd like to work on the bike today, except we got all this brush stuff in the way here, so better. What the heck's going on here? Huh. It looks like someone's stopped here, peed. Seriously? And frickin' peed and peed and peed. Not too long ago either. Jeez. So I don't think, it looks like someone stood right here and peed. Splash marks. Man, oh man, that's kind of freaking rude. Wow. Anyways, yeah, so anyways, I want to get the brush going here, so we can get all that out of the way and get started on our working on our bike. I'm excited to get that going, so that is the plan. We got to sort of take this all apart again here. I'm gonna hook it back up to the little tractor maybe. I can't believe someone peed there. Sure looks like it to me. It's an awful lot of something leaking there that's not leaking to the tractor right there. There's nothing up there to leak. See what I mean? Like, why can't people just go frick themselves and frig off? Like, really? Holy man, I don't know. People are freaking annoying, I'll tell you. How much freaking bush we got back here? You could have easily peed in, but you pee at my tractor. Okay, whatever. But anyways, we'll get stuff reattached here, cleaned up a little bit here. We're gonna have to clean up to get the barlings back on here and stuff. Make sure we do all that right, and we should be good to go. Alright, well, I'm having a little bit of a nightmare trying to get this key off of here, this grub screw out. Sprayed her lots, and no go, so I'm going to try a little bit of, just a little bit of heat. Whoops, not that much. Not that much either, holy. Just a little bit of heat. Not like I'm gonna hurt the bearing out because we got new ones to put on, so. Okay, I didn't get super hot, but let's try her. Oh crap. I don't know, boys. I think my key is screwed here now. Okay, I'm gonna have to sharpen off my key a bit. Hang on. Alright, I'm gonna try to reheat her again here. Try this key again. I don't know why it's stuck in so hard, but she is. gotta come out of there now. This is actually the other side, the chain side with the key on it, right? Actually had her in backwards the other night there. This doesn't work. I don't know what I'm gonna do. Definitely got a shorter key now, that's for sure. Oh, you dirty thing. Dirty thing. Wowee, I got that in there fairly warmed up too, and she's a no move. Yeah, I don't know what else I can do after this. I might have to try to put the puller right on there and yank it off, and I don't know. I don't know. She looks like it's going to be a nightmare. That's right, I got to put this thing that way. Nope, she's not meant to be. Oh crap, I don't know what I'm going to do now. I'm going to try a puller. See if it's holding on by enough, if I can even just yank her off maybe. I don't know, we'll see here. Well, I'm not sure if this is going to do anything. We'll see though. Oh boy. Oh. Might have to drill that little sucker out of there. Holy cow. Now I can't hold the puller tight enough down. Might have to get my impact on that. I know you're not supposed to use impacts, but let me try a trusty tool I made here. Sure you guys are still in a bit of the shot there. I'm going to have to go this way, I guess. Oh, she's budging. I gotta get my impact though. My arm just don't feel like that today. It's dirty too, so it'll be a bit trying to get her off of there, but I think it'll peel off. Let me grab the impact, 17 mil. Alright, see what we can do here. Holy mama, that stopped moving. Turning my gun up a bit. Wow. There's a ton of torque on there and it's not moving. We might have to do a bit of drilling here. Unfortunately. Because there's a lot of torque on there and she is not wanting to move. It's funny, I thought it was moving there, but she's not moved an inch. So I'm going to have to grab a drill bit, I guess, to drill this thing out of here. Holy crap. Nightmare. Oh, it might have helped too if I had the air compressor turned on, although it wasn't that much down in pressure, so there we go. Or not. Man, that must be a hard, oh mama. How the heck am I going to get this out of here? Can't understand why this tiny little grub screw is being such a nerd. tiniest little grub screw. What else have I got? I don't really have anything to... Nice if I can get that stupid ring out of the way too. It's kind of in the way a bit. Wow, I don't think I'm going to drill that. Let me try one more bit maybe here. Holy crap. See if I can do anything with a bit bigger bit. I kind of don't think it's going to work. I cannot believe that. It's just totally, pretty much torched this bit too. Wow, that sucks. What on earth am I gonna do? Oh, I don't need to turn it off much either, that's the thing. I'm gonna try spraying some crap on it. I don't think it's gonna do anything. Those must be a super hard kind of steel there. And I think she might be in trouble here. Wowee, that's not doing anything. Not a thing. Well, I don't know what else to try, but maybe try tightening it on some more here with full air pressure. Oh. Oh. Are you guys in that shot even? Mostly, eh? That was a good noise. Oh, wrong way. My bad. There we go. Oh. Fight right to the end, eh? Oh, my puller just lost a bolt or a nut and a washer here. That's not too good. Guess the vibrations are making them fall apart. Almost got her though. Off with his head! Holy crap! Get out of my face! You stupid thing, you want to fight right to the end, don't you? Get out of here! Man, you bother me! You bother me! Yeah, look at that, I pretty much destroyed the end of my Dewey. Figured out what happened, it's actually in there. I guess I don't need that there now. Well, that's okay. Luckily we hurt the threads on this, so that's good. That was a freaking lot of torque on there, let me tell you. Okay, let's get the emery out. We gotta make sure that we put this guy back on. Kind of messed her up a little bit there, but that might need a bit of filing too, but it's a little warm right now. Well, I'll get this cleaned up and we can start putting her back together hopefully. Alright, so we're going to get the passenger side together first, I guess you could call it, I don't know. And don't know whether I should be slabbering on too much of this crap here, but I'm going to slabber on this stuff lots. Especially right there, where that thing was all seizured up trying to get the plate off of here. Okay. So, this is interesting because I just sort of realized, but the passenger side here only has 2 holes in their Deweys. There's a 2 hole there, so I thought that was kind of interesting. Should go there, and the other one's got to go on the inside. And then that gets bolted on the inside of the machine here, but first we've got to make sure that's seated all the way in. I'm gonna end up having this greasy stuff everywhere, I can just tell, but that's alright. Make sure she's seated right in there. That's pretty good. And the other one. Apologize if I get you out of the shot here, but that's it's a tricky thing to get keep in line here. Come on, baby. Should be good there. Alright, so what I'm going to do actually is slobber a bunch here too, so it'll kind of help to hold this other plate on here, if you know what I mean. Okay, and that gets bolted on the inside. Next, the fun side. Alright, same sort of deal again. This side's not quite as important for the plate thingy, but for ease of removal for next time. Okay. Oh, look at that, I forgot that thing already. See that? I knew I forgot something. Okay. Just crank these down a little bit here. I need a set of those real tall, nice ones, but I don't have any of them. Allen keys, I'm meaning. Hopefully this is all good, because I don't want to take it apart again. It sucks. Okay, that's good. I think I'm gonna do the same kind of slobbery thing here. Hopefully that'll kind of hold her together while I'm trying to slam her together, right? Because this is going to be a nightmare, I think. Okay. Now both of these bearings and this assembly have to go on the inside of this thing. So I'm going to fight with it. I won't film it because there might be a bit of cursing. If you know what I mean. But once we get ready to bolt her together, maybe I'll go right to getting them bolted tight, and then once we get the drive back on, we'll start filming that again, because the rest of this is going to be a pain in the rear end, I think. Alright, well, we are assembled, and that was a pain in the you-know-what. But she rolls nice now anyways, which is one good thing, but oh, that's not fun. Let me tell ya. Let me tell ya. Now, we got to get our bits together here. We got some new grub screws with that little Dewey, which is good. And I got to find my key, which I got there. That should be good, that should be good. Now, this little screw, or not screw, can't remember which way this went on, if that went on last. Can't remember now. But I know this stupid thing goes on that way, and yeah, there's not much room behind there. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that screw went on the other way here. Or not, why do I keep calling it a screw? Washer. There's a washer. A washer. Okay. Now this thing should get greased up here. Sprocket. Oh, look at that sound. You should see my hands. Whoo! Grimy. They're gonna need some work after, let me tell you. Okay. Now, sure we get this lined up the right way here. It should be there and there. I don't think it's gonna hurt if I put a bit of grime in these. Maybe a nice day out riding today, but no go. We said no go. Okay, where'd your screw go? There she be. Now, you guys even able to see what's going on here? Come with me. Oh yes, not too bad. Okay. Hopefully this is going on right here. Oh, I need my little tool thingy I made there. Now there is a bunch of torque specs you're supposed to put these on back on too, but squeeze me, I totally forget now what they were. So actually I never knew what they were, so I'm not too concerned. Now, before we get too carried away here, I think it's actually got to go in more. Try that, I guess. Now I didn't grease up inside of there. I better do, because that was a bit of a nightmare coming off too, remember now. Gotta do her right the first time, boys. She might save your bacon later on. See, that's the way that should have popped off. But didn't. Hopefully that doesn't compromise the holding of it. Don't think it should. I wonder if they had that on the wrong way actually. You know that? No, that was right. Okay, just gonna rub all this crap around here, get it nice and grimy. Okay, and I totally screwed that up. Oh man. Oh man, I gotta go get a coffee, I think. Okay, let's try this again. Lining up the dewies might help. Come on now, really? You're gonna be a grumpy turd. Part of the problem is I can't see what I'm doing when I'm up on my... That's better. Okay. Okay. Now I think we're good. Oh man, I did it again. I don't like these things much. Yeah, it's got a thread there and a thread there. That's the off. Oh man. I don't like these things. I guess they work in the principle of them, but I'm not crazy on them myself. Guess maybe I haven't had enough to do with them. I don't know. Now that's gonna have to go on a little bit more yet. Actually, I could probably get this. Where the heck did that washer go? Because that's not going to fit there. I don't know. That's why they call them extra parts. Okay, so we're going to try to clip this fella on here, but I have to get the spread and dewy. Let me grab the spread and dewy. I guess this is supposed to keep it all from falling apart while you're working on it, maybe. I'm not still liking not too much yet. Also keeps your key from falling out, I guess, too. Well, that's it. Okay. Now we just tighten these down. What these will do is tighten down and squeeze this onto this thing, and then pulls the other thing back more. It's works in the principle, I guess, but I don't know. I guess that's it. Not too bad. Actually, just a hair maybe here, but it's about as best as we're gonna get her, I think, with the equipment I've got here. Yeah, I guess that's pretty good. So we got an extra washer. Okay. We'll just grime all this up real good here too, so nothing can hardly get in there and make a mess. Oh yeah. Okay. Now, guess we can thread our chain through. Spins are good now. And thread the chain through, and I'm already scribing, so I guess I might as well go right at that right now. It's still looking pretty good. It wasn't that long ago we replaced this, if you remember back. Okay. Oh, I was going to say, what's going on there? I got way too much chain. Hold on, hold your horses. Hold yourself. Okay. I'm gonna say it's really slack too, but that's right. The door thing is just that stupid door thing. Now that's gonna spin. Flicking the brushes this way. That's gonna go this way. So yeah, I gotta put this on this way. Not like it really matters, but okay. Oh, everything's gonna need to be cleaned. There we go. Okay. Now, oops, dropping bolts everywhere. Now we can put the side plate back together. Oh yeah, gotta go up quite a bit. I'll get the top ones on first here, maybe. Come on. Really? Well, the side of this thing should be good and lubied up. Okay. Not fitting quite right. Oh, jeez. Get these things started and then I can put the little gun on them after. Zip them on. I don't know why this side doesn't want to fit too well. They're really off on the back here. Oh well, I'll keep working on her here and we'll get her eventually. Alright, so we're actually getting the last outer cover on. Yay! Finally, we're getting it on. It's been a nightmare. Won't over tighten those things, that's for sure. Something's not sitting right there, that's for sure. Oh, seriously? What's not right there? Well, I guess she's gonna have to come off again. Something just ain't sitting right. I hate this cover. Oh, you just get them nicely started and they're all screwed up. Interesting. And I've lost the tension thing in there. Oh. It's not a very good setup. I wasn't ever happy with this. That actually might be it, although it's not sitting right. Oh, you dirtball. You dirtball. I don't know, I'm just not super crazy on this setup here. So you got to get this hole lined up in the cover with that thing there, and then try to mush her all up together. That's like it, but it's just not sitting right. Definitely not bad right there. Front one's off a lot though. Maybe I can get the rest of them here. Huh. These bottoms are way off too. What is going on here? Kick it! Well, I can only do one real thing here, and that's get a St. Allen key liner up her Dewey. Oh boy. Wow, this is really wonked. Well, I guess it might move better if these weren't super tight. Whoa. Oh, for cornflakes. Come on, really? This thing is either on or off, I think. I don't know. Now I've lost this thing here again. Oh man, I'll fight with her. I'll fight with her. Alright, so now basically what we got to do, I got it on. What was wrong was I didn't back out the adjuster quite far enough, and I guess it was catching. So what we got to do now is adjust that chain, basically. That didn't sound good. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, I think the chain might have come off. Uh-oh. That's not good. Maybe I should have tightened it up a bit first. Oh! I gotta take this stupid thing off again. Oh! The heck happened there? Oh my god, you gotta be kidding me. Wow. I've never seen that before. I didn't even touch that part of it. Holy crap. We got problems. Oh my god. What on earth happened there? That's really, really, really weird. Huh. Well, I don't know what to say there. What happened? She wasn't, something wasn't right. Something definitely was not right. Oh, man. Oh, like freaking grenaded that other... Holy. She all looked fine to me. where the heck's the rest of it? There's only half of it here. Wow. I'm not too happy with that. Holy. Okay, well, I guess we'll call that back to the drawing board perhaps. My goodness. Well, that part seems to work okay. I really don't know what happened there. Oh, hey, that just like grenaded. Look at, there's the one half. I don't know if maybe I had her too tight or something. I sort of tightened her up by hand, but man, I didn't think it was that tight. Holy. Well, the only thing I can think is I maybe hand tightened her too much, because there's the master that we put on. It's fine, but 1, 2, third link back. I don't know what happened. She just caught her and just shredded her. So that changed junk now. Man, that was freaking disgusting. And it's pretty much shredded that thing right at where that Dewey goes in. Wow, I've never seen like that before. Holy crap. And we did some more damage by the looks of things. The shaft is hurting a little bit there too now. I would have thought somewhere on this thing there should have been a shear pin somewhere. Oh yeah, that was supposed to have that washer. It looks like on like this, but not having it on I don't think it's going to make a huge difference. That thing's sitting exactly where it come off, because it's actually in a bit of a nightmare of a spot to get out again. But anywho, wow, I have never seen that before. Grenaded. Holy crap. That's all I got to say. Isn't that just lovely? Well, I wish I could have been inside there, or maybe I didn't want to be inside there while she was exploding on me, but I just can't really see what happened. I'm just wondering if I had it too tight and it somehow grabbed and went up over the sprocket, and that thing kept driving and it just caught and went kablooey. That's the only thing I can think of. I don't know. That certainly does suck, because man, I don't know. Not too sure why it's got a big hole in the shaft there too. It's interesting. It's been kind of spread or ripped open there too a bit. Holy jumping, and that shaft I bet you goes right into that gearbox, which is in there. Oh my goodness. So it's either that or it had a pin. Maybe that was supposed to be a shear pin. She didn't shear, she sheared right off. I'm gonna have to examine it a little better when I get down here next. I gotta run. I'm done for today now. So, but anyways, holy jumping, that's not looking too good. I think that should have been a shear bolt there. Although there's a key there too, though, and that would keep it driving. I don't know. We'll figure it out in our time there. Holy crap! They're all back together, and that happens. Can you believe it? Oh man, I'm kind of ticked. Anyhow, I don't know what to say about that. I tightened her up before there, you know, when I had to redid the chain there, and it was fine. So I don't know, something happened there. Maybe it wasn't even on this. I don't know. Who knows? We'll have to do her again though. Hopefully I can resurrect that shaft. I don't think it's really that bad. Should be able to get her to work again, hopefully. But what a nightmare. Holy cow. All that work to grenade itself like that. Oh man. I don't know, boys. I don't know. But anyways, we'll look at her another day. For today, that is it. I'm heading her home. You guys have a good one. And thanks for watching. Watching the grenading anyways. Wasn't too much fun, but wasn't expecting that at all. But anyways, you guys have a good one. We'll catch you later.